just like she's having a good time.
All right, let's take a look at the tail of the tape. 19 years of, you know, we haven't even talked about the age, but Hernández, 19 years old, 21 for Garza. These girls can just barely buy a beer here in Mexico. The official height, 5'6" for Garza, so quite the reach advantage or height advantage there for Garza. 5'2" for Hernández. The official weight, 118.9 for Hernández. Now we know that she fights at 115 normally, right? And 121.1 pounds for Garza. Check it out. Both reach exactly the same. Both debuting. So this is going to be Chihuahua, Mexico versus Monterrey, Mexico here.
There you go. So let's go up inside the cage with the voice of the octagon, Felipe de Maria.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Show Center Complex in Monterrey, Mexico. This is the most exclusive MMA league in Latin America, Lux Fight League, presenting tonight Lux Challenge 058. Señoras y señores, estamos en vivo desde Show Center Complex en Monterrey, México. Esta es la liga más exclusiva de artes marciales mixtas en Latinoamérica, Lux Fight League, presentando esta noche Lux Challenge 058. Señoras y señoras, ladies and gentlemen, Lux Fight League present tonight the beginning of Guerreras Lux Tournament. 16 of the best 115-pounders in Latin America competing for a Lux Fight League exclusive contract. Señoras y señores, hoy es el arranque del torneo Guerreras Lux. 16 chicas en las 115 libras estarán buscando en este torneo un contrato de exclusividad con Lux Fight League. So, here we go with the first fight of the night. 3 rounds in the strawweight division. El primer combate de la noche es a 3 asaltos de 5 minutos en la categoría de peso paja de Lux Fight League. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en striking, haciendo su debut con una altura de 1,67 m, peso oficial 121.1 libras. Presenting now, out of the white corner, she's a striker. Making her debut, she stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, official weight 121.1 pounds. Fighting straight out of Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, she is Sofía Garza. Su oponente al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en striking, haciendo su debut. Una altura de 1,58 m, peso oficial 118.9 libras. Presenting now, out of the black corner, she's a striker. Making her debut, she stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, official weight 118.9 pounds. Fighting straight out of Chihuahua, Mexico, she is Julieta Hernández. The third inside the cage, el tercero sobre la jaula, Gerardo Cruz.
First thing that comes to mind when I hear Chihuahua, I think about Jair Panterita Rodriguez, UFC title contender from Chihuahua. And it seems like Sofía Garza, local girl, brought her porra. She brought her fan base here tonight at the Show Center. Gerardo Cruz will be refereeing this fight. Fighters are ready, we are ready, and here we go. Welcome inside the black and gold cage. Welcome Lux Fight League in 2026, and right away there's Julieta Hernández throwing the 1-2 combination. Another combo hitting right down the middle by Sofía Garza. Some knees to the midsection once again as Garza is trying to get out of the clinch, but Hernández has come out banging.
Yeah, both girls just started banging, man. It was actually awesome. Standing right in front of each other, but it looks like Hernández was really pushing the fight forward here and staying inside the pocket. And you see Garza here trying to do some cage work here. See if she's able to break free.
We talked about these two girls being strikers, but then again, very well-rounded in the amateur world. They're having to use grappling. And we talked about Garza fighting in Russia. So far, she's been overwhelmed in the grappling category. As she eats some knees right there. She tries to defend herself, and Hernández insists with another knee.
Yeah, Hernández being more of a pressure fighter here. And we talked about the size difference, if it was going to be, you know, how much that was going to be an effect. But you see the smaller fighter really putting a lot of pressure. And I love that she's putting her head right down, right in the middle of her chest, just pushing forward here. Now here's an opportunity here for Garza to break. Nice, both girls hitting the knee right in the middle of the midsection here. And
Garza was able to get it away from the underarm right there, as Hernández counters with that 1-2 combination.
Yeah, Garza,
she follows, misses on the leg kick, and a good opportunity here for Hernández to work from the top. She's able to get the back.
Watch out the dexterity here too on Garza here. Might be able to get an arm here. Trying to defend very well for Hernández. There's an armbar attempt here. Oh, looks to be locked. It's very difficult here without that leg coming in on the other side. But if she extends those hips, it could be over.
It's still early, not much sweat. Between these two fighters, she's going for the arm.
See Hernández here pulling that arm. It's almost out. There it is. Elbows out of danger. Nice ground and pound here from Hernández.
She has the arm wrapping the right leg of Garza, as both fighters are standing up again. It's a good showing of grappling for the debutantes. Then again, this is the first round of the new generation of Guerreras Lux.
And they're going to battle here too. And you see Garza, she got clipped. She threw a lazy kick and just got countered beautifully by Hernández. And is the reason that's gotten the fight got down to the ground. But Garza, man, she is tough.
Oh,
Back
wow.
at it.
She misses the 1-2, goes to the cage, and falls down.
That was beautiful footwork there from Garza. Was able to slip off the center line, counter Hernández. Now Hernández actually slips, misses, overcommits on a punch, and now the fight's on the ground. And you got Garza on top.
I almost heard Ole from the stands, like in both fighting, dodging her opponent, and now she was able to get the mount for a moment.
Good defense there from Hernández. So both these girls, and wonderful sweep there. Hernández set that up beautifully. Nice, a little bit of a rubber guard here from Hernández. Excuse me, Garza here. Let's see if she's able to land something. She's isolating that arm, that left arm of Hernández.
Yeah, trying to go for the rubber guard. Part of a 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu with Eddie Bravo. Seems old school already, but yeah, Eddie has been around for a while, teaching that. How can you say, out of the box jiu-jitsu style?
So close right here. I mean, she could just reach out and get that arm. It's already isolated, start cranking that Americana, but good defense there from Hernández.
Wow, this is definitely not the fight that I expected. I expected more nerves, a lot of, you know, out of the gate, punching, striking, and all of a sudden we're looking at a beautiful chess match on the ground.
Yeah, no, both of these girls are very well versed there on the ground. Have done some great sweeps and submissions attempts so far. You see Garza here starting to get that angle, trying to isolate that arm again. Just slowly moving to try to get that arm bar. Nice. Good squaring up there from Hernández.
We have under a minute left here in round number 1, the new generation of Guerreras Lux, and the fans are enjoying themselves supporting Sofía Garza.
We got 30 seconds left. Oh, nice. Foot on the hip.
Let's see if Hernández can do something.
Oh,
Showing
come on,
good
ref.
base here.
All right, there it is. Now she's got almost. Oh wow, she's got that arm. Oh, she's isolating her left arm here. Oh, nice. Now she can't use that arm to defend here. Try to get that arm. Oh, but she slips out.
Okay. Now she's working from her back. Watch out for those up kicks. Man, what a good first round.
Wow.
This is our first Lux event of the year, and these two ladies get our respects. What a great first round. What a great chess match. And then again, not quite what we expected from them, but it was pretty darn good.
No, I mean, you look at two champions, two amateur champions stepping in already with many fights underneath their belt. You definitely saw the level that these girls are bringing in already, and this is already a good matchup, man. I'm really excited to see what the rest of the lineup looks like. But let's take a look at some of the replays. Left, right hand. You see Hernández pushing off and really trying to dominate, coming forward. Here's that lazy kick. That left hook is what landed. Got Garza on the ground, really stunned her hard right there. Beautiful, straight down the pipe. Dominates on the bottom, but Garza's able to stand up here. Was able to do a beautiful, watch this step off the center line and just really was able to get control of the fight at that point. But which Hernández finishes the fight standing up, and that's going to be telling with the judges, you know, how you want to finish that first round, right? You know, you're standing up and you're kicking your opponent. The judges are going to look at that and see how influence that does.
Okay, Julieta Hernández from Chihuahua in the black trunks. Sofía Garza from Monterrey, white trunks, and Sofía brought her porra, her fan base here inside the show center. You can hear them.
See Garza a little bit more tentative here.
Wow.
Oh,
And
nice
once again,
body shot.
Hernández super aggressive. Nice cross, beautiful uppercut right there. So Garza answers with a knee.
Yeah, Hernández is teeing off right now. Those great combinations are landing, and she's throwing something else, something different every single time too. There's that left hook to counter that low kick.
Seems like a carbon copy of round number one, where Hernández was able to corner her opponent, get her close to the cage. Let's see if she tries to grapple again. Clinch. And we'll remind you that will be in Mexico City for Lux 59.
Garza.
Next February 27th.
Garza needs to move off the cage, man. She's got to get a little bit more respect here. She's getting cornered here, and she's going to get lit up here with those combinations. There's another one. Garza needs to step up with a combination of her own, get some real estate in front of her and behind her.
Can't believe we're close to our 60th event, which we'll be talking about later. It'll be celebrated in April in Guadalajara. But let's concentrate on Monterrey here tonight as Hernández misses on the 1-2 combination. Garza able to stick and move right there.
Right now, you see Garza just really suffering and just not really aware, which is throwing these combinations. He's very tentative. You see Hernández just timing and coming in with these combinations at the right time. Counter, beautiful.
Yeah, it might benefit Garza to go back to the ground. Let's see if at some point she's able to land a combination and try to work a takedown, to work within her area of expertise, which seemed to be the ground the first round, as she ate another right from the fist of Julieta Hernández.
Yeah, Hernández is looking very, very confident here. Look at that. Jabs up against the cage.
Wow.
Nice elbow.
She corners her once again, throwing a knee right there and an elbow right to the face. Leg kick from Garza. She hasn't worked those kicks so far in this fight. And you talked about the reach and the height difference. Garza has not been able to take advantage of that.
No, definitely not. I mean, they're both same reach, but how you stand really, how it matters, how you're going to use that reach for advantage. Right now, Garza's just struggling here to get some success with those combinations. I mean, she's leaning up against the cage, and it's really causing a lot of troubles for her. You see Hernández just putting a lot of pressure and keeping that pace up. That's exactly what you want to do, especially when you have a fighter kind of backing up, not being very successful in these combinations.
Yeah, let's see if Garza is at some point able to land some kicks with those long legs, as she tries twice and misses. Hernández able to shrug out the kicks, goes forward, misses on the right, switches to southpaw real quick. She's trying to see different methods, different strategies to be able to tee up once again and dominate Garza on the striking category.
Well, she's definitely using that right now. She's losing the striking against Hernández. Hernández is just a little bit faster, a little bit stronger in these combinations. Nice jabs. And then I love how she puts in that uppercut and it just lands. There it is, pressure. And I love seeing that when fighters do that. You know, they stay on their fighters. They're like, okay, I got your timing down. I'm just gonna tee off on you. It's almost like a Nick Diaz type of fight here.
Yeah, and at this point, Garza more concerned about escaping the attack of Julieta Hernández. Just trying to survive this second round. She had some highlights on the ground in the first round, but unable to really get a grip of the striking as she eats another right from Hernández. Tries the uppercut, pushes her against the cage. Oh, nice left right there. Trying the cross switching from southpaw to righty. She has her once again. Garza is really, really struggling here as Hernández is just teeing off. Oh, wow, what a left. Pushes her against the cage. Good opportunity for Hernández to finish the fight. as Garza looks lost, Alex.
Oh, nice knee there from Garza. Garza's getting some good combos in there, but Hernández is relentless coming
Spinning back
forward.
fist right there from Julieta Hernández. She tries to move forward. Garza finally able to land a good counter. And she ends up there on the clinch. Garza reacted a little bit. Her face is swollen. She's bleeding. Hernández with an important barrage of punches and kicks at the end of this round.
Yeah, and you know what? She took a lot of punches to be able to give a few of her for success. But really, this has been Hernández so far. Just a striking clinic here with the jabs, uppercuts, right hooks, left hooks. I mean, they've been landing, and you can see just how successful she's been. But just looking at the across the aisle there, and you see Garza's face completely battered in the second round. Uppercuts, left hooks, landing. I mean, she's got a lot of firepower in those hands, and she's very confident when she's using them. I love seeing this.
We're at a very different second round with Hernández dominating on her feet. Let's see if Garza will try to take this to the ground and work any submission that can really salvage the fight for her.
Yeah, Garza's gonna have to get really lucky here.
All right, let's go. Time for round number 3. Hernández from Chihuahua in the black trunks, the local girl. Sofía Garza, white trunks. Round 1 was pretty even. Round 2, totally for Hernández as he tries once again. Goes for the jab and rapid combination there with 4 punches. Another short hook.
Oh, another
She's
shot
going
to
for
the
the
body.
multi-clinch? No, but she's still able to land a knee.
You see, Garza seems very comfortable just going back to the cage. Like she's just, that's like the go-to, is to go up against the cage.
Log into Betting Lux and find out how you can make every Lux Fight League event more exciting. Explore the available bonuses and make your picks on Lux or your favorite sport. You can scan the flow code that appears on the screen or log into bettinglux.com and be part of the whole experience. Play responsibly, 18 plus only. And a responsible takedown, by the way, from Julieta Hernández, a good one that can pretty much cement this fight for Julieta.
Yeah, and I'm surprised she actually did that here. I mean, she's dominating the fight so far, but Garza here has some really good hips here, and she was threatening with that arm bar at the end of the first round. We'll see if she's able to pull here some submissions attempts.
Alrighty, she's trying to put the last nail on the coffin as she's working inside the guard of Sofía Garza, but she cannot really just leap on it. Garza showed a very, very dangerous guard in a couple of armbar attempts.
Yeah, this would be a crazy turn of events here. If Garza can pull off a submission here. Really tough. I mean, it's the third round now. You've worked in. You know, sweat's going everywhere. It's hard to get a hold of your opponent here.
Goes for the body. The only advantage for Sofía, she's working right next to her corner.
Nice, but like that. I love how she's moving those hips. Just off the center line. Hernández hasn't really squared up here. Uh-oh, there we go.
Let's see if she's able to try something. She's
got an arm trapped in there again. She's going for that same. There's a triangle here.
Wow, those long legs.
Yeah, it's working.
Garza
We're
finally
talking
try
about
to
this.
make some damage.
Here we go.
The head is stuck. The arm is stuck. Wow, she's showing
she's
to be
got it
very
locked
limber.
in now.
What an opportunity. Let's see if she's able to bring down that left leg and finish it off.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
This could be a sick comeback.
What
She
a
got
turn
it.
of events.
Oh no.
She's very close.
Oh, this is tight, man. Now that arm, saving Hernández. He's got the arm on the right-hand side. It's not really getting the choke, but she's defending it really well.
Wow,
Big elbows.
Up. Good
There it is.
opportunity.
She's got to get that arm on the other side of the belly here. She's got to extend that arm.
Hernández at least posturing
Oh,
up, trying to get out, and she
blood.
is out. Wow, Garza had her chance, and she unfortunately missed, but it seems like those elbows actually opened up the head of Hernández.
Yeah, a lot of blood right now all over the thigh here of Garza, but Hernández has got a nasty cut over her right forehead, I believe, right on the hairline. Tons of blood.
You know
look at
what?
this. Good coaching here from
If
the corner.
the judges give Garza round number 1, This one's still up for grabs, man.
Oh, something's wrong here. Oh. Okay, nice. Ref's going to let him up for some action.
Okay.
But I love the way the team was working together on this. Let's run the clock down. And look, she is bleeding. Oh, and a nice little headbutt there.
Yeah.
Nice toss.
Wow. What a throw right there from Garza, and right away tries to go for the guillotine. Quick move there from Hernández, trying to sweep the position.
This could be her last chance here. To be able to get a submission here would be huge. Oh, she's looking for darts here.
Wow.
There it is.
Let's see.
Oh, man, she's locking it in really nice here. If she can get that, oh, man.
Goes for the back quickly. Well, we see a Mata Leon in the last 45 seconds of the fight. Obviously, the bodies are sweaty, they're bloody, so it's going to be tougher. Much more slippery here for Garza, but we still have 30 seconds.
30 seconds left, man. I don't know if that's going to be enough time to get a choke in, but she's got to do something now. Oh, oh, beautiful. Hernández is just holding on to that arm, not letting it loose. She knows that she lets it loose. It's an opportunity here for Garza.
Yeah, unable to bring the hook in with the left leg. Garza.
Oh, there it is.
There she is trying to squeeze that left leg in.
There it is.
Okay.
Hand arm. 10 seconds.
The V.
Oh, and she's under.
Much time. Let's see.
She might get under. She might be under.
Wow. This is going to be a miracle finish here for Garza. No. Hernández was saved by the horn. What a third round from Sofía Garza. And once again, Alex, round number 1 was pretty even because of Garza's submission attempts. Obviously, Hernández won round 2.
Man.
It's going to get interesting, man. I don't think this is a lock at all for Julieta Hernández.
Well, I have the second round, more of a 10-8 round. So,
okay.
Well, let's see what the refs here say. It's going to be a tough one, but I think I have Hernández up on that first one, too. I kind of lean a little bit more on that first round, but I mean, she did have that knockdown in that first round, but look at this, man. She almost had that fight finished. Those elbows here, had she just crossed that arm over to the other side, maybe would have gone lucky, but it's just, like I said, third round, things are slippery. And a great takedown here. Oh, man.
I mean, I don't want to play judge. That's not my job. What I can tell you, though, this is one of the most exciting Guerreras fights we've seen inside the Lux Fight League cage.
Both girls, you know, really, really do a fantastic job showing their skill sets for us here. I mean, man, the level that these girls are stepping, this new generation of guerrilleras are, it's very, very telling, man, of the future of women's mixed martial arts here in Latin America.
Sophia's face all swollen after this fight. She took quite a beating, but then again, she was able to show us great skill on the ground. And then again, it looks like these two girls had been fighting for a while in the pros. I mean, I really didn't see any nerves of what you see every time from debutantes.
Exactly, yep.
All right, Felipe de Maria has the final decision from the judges.
Señoras y señores, no pudo haber habido un mejor inicio en Guerreras Lux. Un aplauso para estas chicas. Señoras y señores, después de 3 asaltos nos vamos a las tarjetas de los jueces. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gone the distance, and after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards for a decision. The judges score the fight 29-28 to declare the winner by unanimous decision to Julieta Hernández.